Hello guys, welcome back. Today is going to be a little different. I have a small book haul and then we're just going to do a read with me for the night for a while. It's the only idea I got and I'm tired and I don't want to use the brain power to think of anything else. So I've got a small book haul. It's not much, but a book haul's a book haul. Duh. So the first book we have is Kills Well with Others by Deanna Raybourn. I read the first book in this series, not last year, but the year before that, I believe, and I really liked it. And so I recently saw that this one was going to be released, and then I found it at my store, and I just had to bring it home with me. The first book is Killers of a Certain Age. It was really good. I don't remember what I gave it. I think I gave it like a 4, but I really enjoyed it, and so I was really excited when I saw that there was going to be a second book to the series, and I saw it at Smith's the other day when I was shopping, and so it had to come home with me. Kills Well with Others. What does the blurb on the back say? It says, after more than a year of lying low, Billy, Helen, Mary Alice, and Natalie are called back into action. They have enjoyed their time off, but the lack of excitement is starting to chafe. A professional killer can only take so many water classes and yoga sessions without itching to strangle someone, literally. When they receive a summons from the head of the elite assassin organization known as the Museum, they are ready to tackle the greatest challenge of their careers. Someone on the inside has compiled a list of important kills committed by museum agents connected to a single shadowy figure, an Eastern European gangster with an iron fist, some serious criminal ambition, and a tendency to kill first and ask questions later. This new nemesis is murdering agents who got in the way of their power-hungry plans, and the aging quartet of killers is next. Together, the foursome embark on a wild ride across the globe on the double mission of rooting out the museum's mole and hunting down the gang. If I could talk, sorry, talking's hard. Rooting out the museum's mole and hunting down the gangster who seem to know their next move before they make it. Their enemy is unlike any they faced before, and it will take all their killer experience to get out of this mission alive. That was a mouthful. That was really long. I am so sorry that was so long. It's about this assassin organization, and it's these group of women that are have been with the exact assassin organization for years, but now they're older and close to retirement, and I want to say they retired or something happened. I don't exactly remember, but this is the second book in the series following the same ladies. We'll update when I read it, I guess, and actually remember what's going on, but very excited for that one. And then the next books that I just got today, I feel like I found a score off marketplace with these. They are the first 2 books hardcover in the Nancy Drew Mysteries story. We have The Secret of the Old Clock and The Hidden Staircase. And I found them on Facebook in my area for $10. I paid $10 for these. And I kind of don't think you can get them like this anymore. And they're in really good condition, actually. The first one's not so much as in great condition, but this second one, the pages aren't all torn up. They're in surprisingly really good condition. I had some of these when I was younger, and I think I only read the first few of them, but I remember really liking them. I don't know if I'll like them now, but I want to at least try them, and if I don't like them, they're just a cute memento on my shelf, I guess. I'm hoping to collect more of these though, so there's I looked it up, there's 180 of them in this series. That's insane. That's a lot. But these are the first two. Very excited for these. And yeah, that's all I have for a book haul. It wasn't much, but a book haul is a book haul. And then for my reading updates, I was reading... Let's grab it. I was reading Shield of Sparrows by Devony Perry, but I finished it last night. This book was so freaking good. I gave it like a 4... I think I gave it 4.7 stars. It was so good. I literally can't wait for the second book to come out. It comes out like April 7th or something like that. I am literally so freaking excited for it. I can't wait. This book was so good, and it left off at like such a cliffhanger, and I am so excited for the next one. We'll be buying it when it comes out. Now, for what I am currently reading, today I started one of my most anticipated reads of the year. It is... I should have worked this out more before we did this. It's fine. We are reading I started The Briars by Sarah Crouch. I am liking it so far. This is only this author's second book, and I read her debut novel, Middle Tide, last April, I believe, and it was so good. I loved it so much. They're like murder mystery whodunit type stuff, but they're super atmospheric, and they're so good. I loved this book so much, and so after reading this book, I went to I loved it so much I wanted to see if she had written anything else. And so I went on her Instagram or website or something, and I realized that she didn't have anything else, that was her debut novel. And I'm like, well, what the hell? And then shortly after that, I saw that she was releasing a new book this year. And so it is The Briars. It just came out 2 or 3 weeks ago. It was recent. And so we started it, and so far I'm loving it. I'm on chapter 4, 35 pages in, 11% in, and I'm liking it so far. Not much has happened yet, but if you would like me to, I can bore you with the synopsis of this book as well. Says the USA Today best-selling author of Middle Tide returns with a lush and atmospheric novel of suspense following a young woman whose job as a game warden puts her in the path of a murderer in a small town eager to protect its own. Despite desperate to escape a relationship gone bad, Annie Heston flees north to accept a job as a game warden at Lake Lumen, a picturesque town in the mountains of the Pacific Northwest. A cougar has been spotted in the area, and as Annie warns the community of the threat, she quickly discovers that not everyone in the tight-knit town is welcoming of outsiders, except for Daniel Barilla, a reclusive carpenter who lives in the shadows of the mountain. They form an instant bond, though Annie soon comes to realize there is more to his past than meets the eye. When the body of a young woman is found in the briars that border Daniel's property, the peace Annie has found in Lake Lumen shatters. As she assists the local sheriff with the investigation, Annie must rely on her wilderness training and intuition to find a murderer hiding in plain sight. Urgent and emotionally complex, The Briars is a captivating literary thriller that marries an exploration of human nature with a plot as thorny and twisted as the brambles for which it is named. So, I know that was really wordy and long, but I'm very excited for this. I loved Middle Tide so much. It was one of my top books last year. Definitely underrated. I recommend everyone go read it. And I am literally so excited for this book. We're only 4 chapters in, but we're really liking it so far. So we're going to hunker down and we are going to read together for a while. But first, we have to go make coffee. Here's the question though, do I want coffee or do I want a Dr. Pepper? And even more, do I want iced coffee or hot coffee? Or hot chocolate? I did get hot chocolate mix. I think we're gonna do hot coffee and then maybe hot chocolate or Dr. Pepper. I don't know, I'm really undecisive. We'll decide on the way to the kitchen. Let's go. You're coming with me to the kitchen. Hopefully you love this angle. It's fabulous, ain't it? It's so dark. There's no lights on. Voila! Let there be light. Okay, let me set you up and then we will get my coffee started. Can you see? Hello, let's make coffee. And now we wait the agonizing long brewing process. We're getting somewhere. We're brewing now. We'll get there someday, right? And voila, coffee is done. I will say, it looks quite nice and fancy. I will say though, I probably could have done that 20 times more aesthetically. But I digress. It's gonna be really loud. Not too bad. And oh my gosh, I have to show you. I got a new reading chair thing and she is just magical. There's this giant ottoman and I got a little nightstand and a little lamp in my chair and she is just fantastic and I love her so much. However though, I also got this rug off Facebook thinking I was going to love it and I don't. But it might just be me. Does it look bad? I don't know. But I'm obsessed with my new reading chair. She is literally so comfortable and I love her. I'd sleep in her, honestly. She's more comfier than my bed. Alright, so now we're just gonna sit here and read together for a while. Feel free to get yourself a nice fancy drink, whether that be coffee, hot cocoa, soda, whatever you'd like. I'm having hot coffee. Yeah, and we're gonna sit here and read. I am starting on page 35 of my book. Let's see how much we can get done. Right, that is it for today's video. I didn't read for a super long time. I have editing and stuff to do, so I was just gonna read for a little bit. I only read 15 pages. It seemed like a lot more than that, but I'm a really slow reader, so we only read 15 pages. It was one chapter, so I'm now on chapter 5, page 59, 16% of the way through the book. But I'll probably get more read tonight. I'm going to do some editing and stuff, and then I'll probably read for a while before I go to bed. But that's all we have for today. Hopefully everybody is reading a great book and having a great reading month in February so far. We will see you in the next video. So sorry about the horrible lighting. I'm just realizing that is 100% my fault. But anyways, later, love you, bye.